back. One spark and it'll blow.
First step's the hardest.
The air is ripe with magic.
No one's stopped me yet.
Get back. One spark and it'll blow.
Indolence breeds madness.
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
Idiot.
One with the weave.
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nier does not fail. So you care for the weak, true soul? Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servants? Or is there a sane explanation? Traitor, you have breathed your last. You're my thrall.
Still on my feet.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Mistra Rill. Survival is all that matters. Time for some bloody work. Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body. Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems, though no light flickers within.
The moon lantern. Not as theatrical as I expected.
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Broken. This might make passing the cursed lands complicated.
Nothing about the lantern strikes you as unusual. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Peldron, are you all right?
Blackets will be done.
Lunk. Better now that I'm...
The pride of the gate.
God.
Directly.
We're near. We're near.
All right. What now?
At least some of us are safe. Praise Iron Hand. If only there were more blessings to count.
Beldron! I was so worried! Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Well, that didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now!
You're a little late, Barcus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Wulbren's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaerdel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Wulbren couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. I wouldn't trust them with a bloody butter knife. But it's a fight for another day. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Ricky, did they suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Ironhand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters.
You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Peldron, are you all right?
Better now than
When near. Lena and Ricky, did they suffer?
Come on.
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Ironhand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters.
covered in dust and...
Stop fussing, it's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. My job.
Suffer?
A statue of Shah. But it's been vandalized.
Is that a bruise?
What is that symbol?
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me?
The true soul. The battle. Too many distractions. There is still truth to uncover. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then. The true soul.
Action, not reaction.
The true soul. The battle. Too many distractions. There is still truth to uncover. chiseling is remarkably intricate.
They didn't live here, though. Steps are too big. Inhabitants were trial-sized at least. Skeleton. Probably inhabited by whoever the skeletons were the others found. Gold accents aren't too tarnished yet. We might be able to chip them off and... You oft near, and I'm still waiting for pay. Drugnim waste.
She is cataloguing Kuotoran fertility rituals. Peacebringer, be at home.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin Spirit. Peacebringer. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it. Springer. Be at home.
I have never seen anything like it. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
What's hiding here? Time to get this thing fired up. Bark is eaten. Now for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
Spotted something.
Lost in thought. Let's get going.
roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? I'm certain. The Underdark is dangerous, yes, but the alternative is suicide. Be patient and be thorough. The path will reveal itself in time. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Fate spins along.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way. I was the first. The first to swear. The first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You swore to defend the defenseless. To stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath? A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening. Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted. It is possible. But such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again. I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword. I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker. I knew the consequences would be worse for those he continued to harm. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future. Do not resist. Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Indolence breeds madness.
The pride of the gate. The pride of the gate.
Which way to the nearest library?
Never a dull moment.
Eager for battle.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
Still breathing, despite everything.